Hello viewers, today I'm going to talk about one of the most unique light novels I have ever read in my life. If I were to compare it with another isekai, then I would have to compare it with light novels such as Mushoku Tensei and Spice and Wolf. And from what I know about the authors of both of these novels, they are quite mature writers. So even while reading this novel, you will be able to experience a difference in writing in terms of quality and storytelling. You will be able to feel that it's not written by an inexperienced teenager, but a novel written by someone who has experienced life. The writer had a proper, well thought out plan before even starting to write this novel. So the name of this light novel is Der Werwolf, the Annals of Veight. Yes, it's an isekai where the protagonist is reincarnated to another world. But everything else other than that is quite unique. It doesn't have the popular cliche trope we usually find in other Isekai Light Novels of the present time. The story begins with a war between the Demon Lord's army and a human city. The name of our protagonist is Veight. He was reincarnated as a werewolf magician, and he is the vice commander of the 3rd Division of the Demon Lord's army. Veight easily takes over the territory and does something quite different from usual. He actually decides to negotiate with the viceroy of the city and proposes a term where humans and demons would be able to live together. Quite different from what you expected, right? I thought so as well. From this point onward, the story will be entirely different from the usual. Along with the author's competent writing style, the plot of the story will give you an unique experience. The demon lord here is not an evil overlord who seeks to destroy the world. He is a true ruler who wants the well-being of his subjects. He wants a land where his kind can live a prosperous life. In fact, the demon lord also has a secret, which we will come to know later. Now, let's talk about the protagonist himself. Before reincarnating, the protagonist was just a common salaryman, a normal Japanese male. So even after being reincarnated as a werewolf, he retains his human qualities and intelligence. He understands the feelings of humans and the feelings of monsters as well, and that allows him to be a proper leader of his people. He is not dense, delusional, or childish. He is a proper adult, and he thinks and acts like one. He is also a great commander with both wisdom and courage. He is not arrogant, but he is not naive either. He is very powerful, but not overpowered. There are more powerful characters than him. Although he wants as little bloodshed as possible, he fights and kills when the situation demands it. He is gentle when he wants to, but doesn't shirk from being cruel when it's necessary. He is a great fighter and an accomplished diplomat. He has a sense of responsibility and takes his job seriously. As a result, he is a character who is both feared and respected at the same time. The side characters are also one of the unique aspects of this light novel. The author puts an equal amount of focus on the side characters, same as he does with the protagonist. They are not there as mere puppets. They are not bound by stereotypes. They can think and make decisions. Their personalities also change with time and develop with experience. The world building in this light novel is quite elaborate. The setting is akin to medieval era with a few different cultures spread throughout the continent. It is a typical fantasy world with humans and magical races. There are different cities, cultures, and languages. Everything is quite well thought out, with a bit of mystery mixed within. As there is a demon lord, there is bound to be a hero. But the heroes in this novel are quite different. They aren't summoned beings from another world, or people who have been blessed by gods or goddesses. They become heroes after being possessed by magical artifacts. These artifacts were created by the ancients and have a mind of their own. Once they find the right host, they turn them into weapons of mass destruction, whose only goal is to kill the demon lord. There is romance in this novel, but the development is quite slow. However, the romance is quite well done. The protagonist and the female love interest does not fall in love immediately. They take their time to know each other and cultivate their feelings. And finally, they are able to break through their psychological barriers and confess their feelings for each other. It's quite wholesome. Also, there is no harem as well, which is a plus point for the readers who don't like harem. All in all, this is a fantastic light novel that managed to keep me interested for 14 volumes. And I think it will be the same for you as well. I highly recommend it. That's it for this review. Please like, comment and subscribe. Stay safe and healthy till we meet in the next video. Thank you.